going?
Down the tubes.
Another victim of the Denzel curve, huh?
You get another A?
Yeah.
God, my dad's gonna kill me, man.
Just tell him Denzel gets his kicks out of ruining people's GPA.
Doesn't work with him. He graduated Phi Beta Kappa Summa Cum something. Never lets anyone forget it.
Maybe I could help you out. We'll form a study group.
For some reason, this doesn't seem like studying.
It's all the same to me, Brandon.
Nice house, man.
This is nothing. You should have seen where I used to live before my parents got divorced.
When was that?
Which time?
They've divorced each other twice?
Oh, amongst other things. There have been other marriages mixed in, other kids, other houses, you know. What? Your parents are still together?
Yeah.
Well, look, it's not your fault. You've got to stop blaming yourself.
All right, anyway. What method did the government use to undermine the tribal structure?
He's not gonna ask that.
Land allotment. The government detribalized everything by giving every Indian a little piece of land.
Hey, you wanna go to the Laker Piston game next week?
You can get tickets?
Well, yeah, my father gave me season tickets for my birthday.
All I got was a steak dinner and a couple of striped shirts.
Oh, I get great presents ever since my dad moved out. You know, if I can keep my average where it is now, I'll be a Trojan. My father's on the board at SC.
Well, with your grades, you shouldn't have any trouble getting in.
You're a good guy, Brandon. I don't say that to many people. In fact, I don't say that to anybody.
Well, you're a good guy too, Steve.
Okay. Name the 5 tribes that made up the Confederacy, whose primary aim was universal perpetual peace.
The Confederacy, I don't think we covered that.
Memorize it, Brandon. Trust me, it's exactly the kind of question the hemorrhoid likes to ask. Name the 5 tribes that made up the Confederacy, whose primary aim was universal perpetual peace.
It's amazing how we had to study for every single question on the test.
Isn't that the point?
You stole the test, didn't you?
Right. Happen to be smart, Brandon.
I know, but you couldn't possibly...
Look, relax. It's supposed to feel good to ace a test.
You believe that quiz? As if he ever mentioned which tribes belonged to the Iroquois Confederacy.
Mohawks, the Senecas, the Oneidas, Cayugas, and Onondagas. Come on, Steve, I need you to be honest with me, man. You stole a copy of the test, didn't you?
You knew what I was doing.
No, but in the hall you said that
What was I gonna do? Make an announcement on KWBH? Hi, everybody. This is Steve Sanders. I confess, I stole the test. Man, you should be thanking me. Man, I can get expelled for having this.
This is next week's quiz.
Actually, it's a copy of next week's quiz. The original's still tucked away in Denzel's desk.
How'd you get this?
Bribery, larceny, grand theft. Your basic tools of the trade. But don't worry, we're not gonna get caught.
Yeah, that's what every criminal says.
Come on, it's a quiz.
This doesn't bother you at all, does it?
It's your decision. But I'm not gonna let some fossil in a leisure suit ruin my GPA.
It's just a quiz, right?
Right. And just another A on the Denzel curve.